You know, folks, if you saw the rap show where we took hip-hop from the corner of Florence and Normandy to the corner of Self-Examination and Wounded Inner Child Avenue. And let me tell you something, on that day, the only drive-by I pulled was to drive by our own lack of spirituality, empty a couple of clips into our self-centered quest for material things. There's another big audience out there that needs a little attention / self-analysis. Of course, the country crowd I'm talking about. You know, in honor of the late, great Johnny Cash, I decided to write a country song. It's a little more introspective, Anyway, folks, it's, you know, you're saying, wow, can you do this? Folks, there's nothing I can't do. Stop it. Now, look. I was drinking one night at Billy Ray's Dixie Confederate Inn when the fellas started whispering. And I looked in the corner, and there she was with him. So I went out to my truck, got my gun. The whole place went quiet as I aimed it at them. Then I started thinking to myself, wow, how is this like the rest of my life, you know? Here I am, brokenhearted, standing in a bar to kill my cheating lover. It's become a cliche, really. I live on the outskirts of town. My couch is on the lawn, my car is in the living room. My best friend is an 8-point buck mounted on an engine block in the living room, and I'm always heartbroken. Why do I always choose emotionally unavailable people, you know? Then again, who do I expect to meet in a place called Billy Ray's Confederate Dixie Inn? It doesn't sound like a hotbed of progressive thought. It's not Lilith Fair, let's face it. It's not like somebody's gonna go, hey, Jimmy Dale, I want you to meet this pretty little thing named Annie DeFranco. You know, it's like, you try to express any kind of emotion in that place, they look at you like you just played Jay-Z on the jukebox. I remember one time I used the term childhood issues. Billy Ray cracked me over the head with a pool cue, so I guess ultimately this hat is kind of a protective covering so that people can't see inside your head, right? And the drinking, we all know what that's about. Then you got the intimacy issues with the cheating girlfriends, followed by the violence and the 10 years in prison. It's like, it's almost like I'm living a country song deliberately to get back at my drunken, no-good, ornery cuss of a father, and even he falls into the cliche, you know? I don't know. Maybe there is help. I don't know. Dr. Phil's from Texas, ain't he? And maybe if I hitch a freight line into Houston, pick his brain for a while. Hell, I don't even need to make the trip. I think he's got a book out, Self Matters, or Journey of the Self, or something with self, or What Color's Your Parachute? Anyway, that was for you, Johnny. We'll be right back.